came to the plate, and Frazier with a wild pitch will get Theobald to third. As the classic announcer Jack Buck used to say, so many things to get a runner home from third. A 3-1 count with one down. Frazier with the pitch. Ball outside, and Union City in business. With Braden Marshall coming up. Marshall leading the team, hitting .444. On-base percentage is .500. He's played in his now 18th game. He missed 12. He missed 13 games, actually, with an injury in the final basketball game. But Marshall, as soon as he came into the lineup, has really just been on fire. 20 hits. They do not really make an attempt on Sam Jones as he steals second. On strike one, Marshall now with two players in scoring position. He has 13 RBIs on the season. Frazier with the pitch. Outside. 1-1 to count with one down. Brock Kirkpatrick, the catcher for Ripley, going out to meet with Frazier. Frazier Jr. Kirkpatrick, a sophomore. Ripley team has a few seniors, and several of the names that we called out on the basketball team are on this baseball roster as well. Multi-sport athletes. Braden Marshall with a 1-1 count. Everybody. Ripley determining to play the shortstop back. Second baseman back as well, in at the corners. Tigers swing and a foul back by Marshall. Makes it 1-2. Postseason baseball at Elam Stadium goes way back when the turf management department started. It was the host site for several years for the 13 AA tournament. Marshall with a little ground ball toward the right side. They try to pick it up. Did he get him? He did. Nice play by Frazier to get there at about the same time, and he'll tag Marshall out. But Marshall with an RBI, though. As Jack Theobald able to come home. And Union City with an early lead. Sam Jones takes third with two down. Preston Cresswell, fourth leading hitter on the team. Excuse me, third. Yes, fourth leading. .299 on the season. Swings and fouls it off to the right side. So far, the only player really to get a ground ball has been Marshall, and it was more of a cue shot up the first base line. Cresswell way under that one. Getting too much lift on his swing. 26 hits on the season for the freshman. 15 RBIs. Has been prone to walk as well as strike out. Good eye for a freshman. Very patient. 10 walks and 9 strikeouts on the season. Third pitch is a little high. 2-1 the count, Cresswell. Jones at third. Union City already leading 1-0 here in this first round game of the region. The winner gets Westview tomorrow night. Ball outside, and it makes it 3-1. These teams split here last week. Played a doubleheader. Ripley's stadium is torn up. A ground ball to third, and a throw to first gets by the first baseman, Justin Benjamin. So an E5 will allow Cresswell to get on. And the error scores on, or the run scores on the error as well. It makes it 2-0. Jacob Caldwell, another freshman for this Tornado team, playing third at most of the season, DHing today. Caldwell batting from the left side. He skies it out toward right field. Having a bead on it and waiting underneath it is Cade Willis, and he takes care of Caldwell. You can see what Coach Atwell was saying. You know, get the ball on the ground a little bit more, and it paid off for Cresswell with a ground ball to third. Union City with a couple of runs. They did get one hit. There was an error and one person left, but a 2-0 lead, and when your ace coming to the mound. The First Response Security Services starting lineup for the Ripley Tigers today. Jadarian DeWalt will be leading off. He's the center fielder. Shortstop, Jacob DeWalt, will bat second. Mikael Frazier will pitch and bat third. John Macklin will play second and bat fourth. Brock Kirkpatrick, the catcher, batting fifth. Sixth hitter is Gerald Thomas, playing left field today. Justin Benjamin is at first, and he'll bat seventh. Cade Willis in right field will bat eighth. And T.J. Jones, one of their star guards on the basketball team, will bat ninth and play third base for the Tigers. On the hill for Union City, we have Ben Howell, 3-6 on the season. Hard luck loser early on. Team really did not play well behind him at different times. And in fact, you can. But Ben Howell on the season, 33 runs given up, just 19 earned, though. So that tells you how many were unearned. He struck out 36. Walks were the problem for quite a while. He settled in 28 bases on balls. Has hit 7 people, but has very good control for the most part. Only 2 wild pitches on the season. 48 innings, 53 runs, or rather hits given up, an ERA at 2.75, and in high school that is pretty darn good. 3-6 record for Howell. So, like we said, he will have the DeWalt's and Frazier to lead off this inning for Ripley, down 2-0 already. Union City with Jack Theobald and a base hit, steals second. Sam Jones reaches on a base on balls. They get second and third. Preston Cresswell brings home one. And B.J. Braden Marshall brought home another. Ball one, the first pitch to DeWalt. Second one on the outside, apparently missing. Must have been a little low, 2-0. Howe, swing and a miss by DeWalt. So 2-1 the count. Ripley Tigers and Union City. Ripley was the 4 seed because they beat Union City 6-4. Tornadoes beat Ripley 5-4, so that run differential will have but 1 run. Calls Union City the 4 seed, but didn't matter. They were playing Ripley to begin with anyway. Foul back, and Huffstetter trying to get to it. Can't, but it is now 2-2 to DeWalt. Our game day sponsors today, RC Mechanical and Town & Country Dry Cleaners. We thank them. Helping bring you this district tournament action. Swing and a foul ball off to the right side, and Coach Bruff has a roll off his ankles. No doubt Mike Hutchins is talking a little trash to him right now. Howell with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Took a lot off. Really nice pitch by Ben Howell, and a Nutrien Ag Solutions strikeout for Ben Howell. That is number 37 on the season. Now batting Jacob DeWalt, shortstop for the Tigers. Ball outside and just off the plate. Next pitch. Howell doesn't waste time. You like seeing that. Ground ball up the first base line, and it goes foul. Cale stabs at it, and it goes past him. Jackson Vowell He'll see some action this week. On the mound. 3-3 pitcher for the Tornadoes this season. Howell with a 1-1 just outside, 2-1. Tried that breaking ball, that back door. Didn't really have snap on it. Next one coming. Fastball a little high and outside, makes it 3-1. Ben Howell struck out Jadaean DeWalt and dealing with Jacob DeWalt. Swing and a miss on a nice location. Outside fastball painting the outside corner. Ben Howell brings home another outside corner, too close to take. And he started this game with 2 Nutrien Ag Solution strikeouts. The DeWalt's down on K's, and here comes Mikael Frazier. Pitcher for the Tigers. Gave up 2 in that first inning. 1 earned run, 1 unearned. Swing and a miss. Howell's doing a good job of changing locations thus far. Got that one up in his eyes. Probably the coaching staff going to keep a note of that. Ball outside, tried to come back with that backdoor breaking ball. Howell with another. Way outside, 2-1. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Ripley, the home team, as they are the higher seed. Winner gets Westview tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Peabody and Gibson County will be the first game at 4:30 tomorrow. Pitch outside, 3-1 the count. See if Howell battles back here. The pitch to Frazier. Swing and a miss. Makes it 3-2 with 2 down. Next one coming for Mikael Frazier. Union City way outside. Tried to get him to go after a high pitch, but he does not. Former Union City pitcher Nolan Chandler in the box today. What brings this on? Good to see you, Nolan. So 1 man on, 2 down, and that brings up John Macklin, second baseman for the Tigers. Howell going to check on Frazier at first. So far this season, Huffstadter has caught 15 runners stealing. Howell tries to freeze Frazier, but loses sight of the plate. It goes way high and outside. Want to know the count. 2 down. Frazier at first. Howell kicks and fires. There's Huffstadter up on the steal by Frazier, but he's in there safely. So 2-0 the count. Or 1-0 the count. 2-0 the count. So Frazier. They swing back and try to get Frazier leaning, but he gets back in. The spin move by Howell, as we've said in the past, usually you spin with your lead leg. Instead, Union City back spinning. Howell going to freeze him and throw it down and outside. He's lost control. And it makes it 3-0. The 2-out walk causing some trouble for Ben Howell. He has a 3-0 count right now on Macklin. Threatens to throw back, fakes it. Frazier's back without a problem. Union City looking for their 10th win of the season. Howell, 3-0. Nice pitch, outside corner, makes it 3-1. Use your defense. You can hear the people from the bench. Travis Rutland, Tracy Bruff, Austin Atwell. Howell from the stretch. Did he call a strike or did he say take your base? Called it a strike. Okay, 3-2 the count with 2 down. Powell being gifted one. We'll see if he can take advantage of it. Get it near the plate. Macklin may be swinging. Swing and a miss. Just put it right up in his eyes a little bit. Macklin with a swing and a miss. And, in fact, all 3 outs via the K, a Nutrien Ag Solution strikeout. 3 of them in that inning for Ben Howell. 2-0 Union City heading to the second on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Second inning coming up for Union City. Will Kale will lead it off. Jackson Huffstetter and Grady Gurley. 7-8-9 for the Tornadoes, leading 2-0. Kale on the season. Hitting .225. Kale had gotten over 300 about 2 weeks ago. He's hit a slump once again. Nothing like a late season slump. Kale does get on base, .375 that percentage, 16 hits on the season. 19 runs, he gets on, he scores. Mikhail Frazier, second inning of work for him. Brings it home, an outside corner, nice pitch, makes it 1-1. We're in the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth this evening for Union City Golden Tornado Tournament Baseball. Kale with a foul back. 1-2 the count. Still trying to ascertain where the softball district is going to be, and a lot of things could happen. It could be in Union City. Curveball. Nice pitch by Frazier, and he freezes Kale. A Nutrien Ag strikeout looking for the sophomore. Jackson Huffstetter coming up. Ripley and Peabody are playing right now, I believe. Maybe over. Ripley wins. It's at Ripley. Peabody wins. And they hold Ripley to less than 10. It'll be at Peabody. If Ripley scores 10 and loses, tournament will be here. Okay. All viable possibilities. Union City is either second or third. And that tournament, I believe, begins tomorrow with a 4-5 game, and I believe that is Gibson County and Westview. They're playing, or played earlier. Ground ball to third, and Huffstetter trying to leg it out, but up and over with the throw is Jones. Second out of the second inning, and Grady Gurley coming up. Right fielder batting ninth. Gurley, another one of these freshmen, getting a lot of valuable playing time. Strike called, letter high on the outside corner. Gurley's ninth game of the season. 300 on-base percentage, grounds it up toward third. Coming on quickly is Jones, throws it in the dirt, but coming up with it And the nice play is Justin Benjamin, and Union City has retired 2 of them to T.J. Jones. No runs, no hits, no errors in the top half of the second. 2-0 Union City. Ripley coming to bat on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Ripley, all 3 outs in that first inning were via the strikeout. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 coming to bat here in the second. Brock Kirkpatrick, the catcher. Gerald Thomas, the left fielder, and Justin Benjamin, first baseman, coming up for the Tigers. Union City led off the game with Jack Theobald, a seeing eye pop hit into right field. Stole second, came home on a Braden Marshall ground out. Sam Jones walked, stole second, and he came home on the error by Jones when Preston Cresswell grounded to third. And that's the scoring thus far, 2-0 Union City. Winner gets Westview tomorrow night at 7. Loser will play Friday at 4:30 against the loser of tomorrow's 4:30 game between Peabody and Gibson County. Everything's pushed back a day with this tournament. So Howell, first pitch coming for Kirkpatrick. Strike 1 called. Howell with another. He doesn't waste time. Outside corner, strike 2. Lost control there for a little bit in that first inning, but came back. No harm. Next one, outside just a little bit too far. Umpire says, I'll go a little bit, but I won't go that far. But Ben Howell has struck out everybody that's made an out thus far. Ball pitch in the dirt. Ball 2-2, the count. Kirkpatrick, the catcher for the Tigers. Here's Ben Howell. Swing. And a ground ball and a line out, and I believe a layout for it. And Braden Marshall, nice play. A little line out. It was dying. But Marshall, diving to his right, able to come up with it. Very nice play. Gerald Thomas, left fielder, coming up for Ripley. Bender goes down inside, 1-0. 2-0 Union City here in the early going. Our thanks to our game day sponsors, RC Mechanical and Town and Country Dry Cleaners. Ball outside makes it 2-0. Pitch by Howell. Swing and a miss. Took a little bit off. Way out in front. One down. First non-Nutrien Ag strikeout out by Kilpatrick. Lining out to Marshall. Outside corner. 2-2 the count. Ben Howell's been painting that corner quite well. Next one. A little bit too far out. Makes it 3-2. Good eye by Gerald Thomas. That's very close to take because Howell's been living out there. Brings it inside just a little bit more, and a foul tip into the glove of Huffstetter. Strikeout. Nutrien Ag strikeout number 4 for Ben Howell. Justin Benjamin, first baseman, coming up for the Tigers.
Number 27, Justin Benjamin.
Ben Howell 2 down, a little bit outside. Ripley not using the DH tonight's traditional lineup. Benjamin, the first baseman, hitting 7th. Ball down and in, makes it 2-0. Justin Benjamin. Junior. Swinging a miss on that one. 2-1. 2 down, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. Outside corner. Really took a lot off of that one. Put it in a good position. It was up in the zone, but way outside makes it 3-2 with 2 outs. So it was our first 2-2-2, a ding-ding of the game. Full count now. Here's Hal. And he gets another Nutrien Ag strikeouts. Swing and a miss by Benjamin. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, it's Union City 2, Ripley nothing on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
Well, we head to the third inning. Union City leading 2-0, a productive first inning for the Tornadoes. And that's who's up tonight for this inning. Jack Theobald will lead off. Ben Howell will follow. And Sam Jones hitting third in the order and this inning as well. Theobald improved his average with that first inning hit. He's now 375, right around there. Scored another run. 32 on the season and his 21st stolen base. Had a very productive first inning. Ball outside from Mikael Frazier in his third inning at work. He has 1 Nutrien Ag strikeout. Theobald waiting. Grounds it past third, but it's foul. Most of the teams play Theobald to hit to right field, and they are now, but he just pulled that one. He's going to wait for that one. A little bit high. Had a little break to it, but stayed up in the zone. 2-1 the count. Frazier really took a lot off of that pitch. Next one coming. Swing and a fly out, actually a line out to left field, and it's a hit, a single for Theobald. He's going to hit second on a misplay by the left fielder. So an E7 will get him to second. And Theobald with another hit, 2 for 2 on the night. We'll see if he can score as Ben Howell will come up now. He flew out to left field in that first inning. Frazier gave up 1 earned run in the first. Second one was unearned. Frazier from the stretch looking back at Theobald. They're going to try a pickoff play, but ball gets away, but not far enough for Theobald to go anywhere. He's back in. On deck is Sam Jones. Jones reached base on the first inning with a walk. Here's Frazier. Inside and off the leg of Howell. He'll jog it off. Hit by pitch. And Sam Jones coming up. Jones, a senior. They'll get Howell out of there with a courtesy runner. Might be Bryce Burnett. I'm checking on that. Jones, 242 on the season. 22 hits, but he's knocked in 18 as a runner at second, and Theobald, another one at first, but he's going to bunt, and it actually gets down, and he may get on first. He will. It was misplayed by Frazier coming forward. There's a lot of spin on that ball. It is an error on the pitcher, but he gets on base. And Braden Marshall coming up. Union City leading 2-0, threatening here with nobody out. Bases loaded. Marshall grounded up the first baseline on a cue shot. Frazier with a nice play to tag him out, but he did drive in a run. Marshall has been about either getting on base and scoring or driving in runs. The on-base percentage of right at .500 on the season. 14 RBIs in 18 games. Just a freshman. The shortstop looks at outside, and a generous call strike, 2-1. Bases loaded for the Tornadoes, leading 2-0 here in the third. This one from Frazier. Stays high. Marshall got those hands ready to go through, but he held up. 2-1 the count. Theobald, Burnett, and Sam Jones on the bases for Union City. Here's Braden Marshall on a 2-1 count. Nice pitch. Takes a lot off. Gets it in there. 2-2 the count. So Marshall being very patient. He's walked 5 times this season. Puts the ball in play. Makes things happen. Next one's outside corner, apparently. It's been there for the other team. So a Nutrien Ag strikeout looking for Braden Marshall. He didn't like it, but his pitcher's getting that call. So Preston Cresswell with a big opportunity. 1 down now, bases loaded. Cresswell responsible for getting a run home. Did not get credited with an RBI. It was an E5 back at the first. 2-0, Union City threatening. Swing and a pop to right field. Jack Theobald threatens to run. The catch is made by Willis, and they will have no chance in throwing out Jack Theobald. A sac fly for Preston Cresswell. That'll bring home Jack Theobald. Burnett did not tag. Stays at second. Probably should have. The ball hit to right field. Japheth Caldwell flew out to right field in that first inning. 2 down now, first and second Tornadoes, leading 3-0. You at least wanted to get a run out of a bases-loaded situation. Strike on the inside corner. Nice placement by Frazier. 2 Nutrien Ag strikeouts for him, including a big one with Braden Marshall. And bases loaded, nobody down. So Frazier helping himself and getting a fly out with 2 down now. Caldwell, strike on that outside corner. Nice backdoor breaking ball from the junior Frazier. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Union City want to run? We'll see. It's doubtful. Pitch inside, and Caldwell did a good job of just fighting that one off. Japheth Caldwell, 243 on the season, a 393 on-base percentage, 17 hits, 14 RBIs. Waits for Frazier on the 0-2. High, and makes it 1-2. Still got to look at a breaking ball more than likely. You've got a pitch to deal with, and I think he's coming with one here. Frazier. Yep. Stays high and outside. 2-2. Our second 2-2-2. Ring-a-ding. There we go. Three 0 Union City with a run in here in the top of the third. Frazier from the stretch coming home to Caldwell. High makes it 3-2. Caldwell fighting back here. Was down 0-2. Now makes it 3-2. Waiting on deck is Will Kale. Kale would like to have a shot at Frazier after a strikeout looking back in that second inning. Frazier coming home to Caldwell. Inside corner, nice pitch by Frazier, and Union City down here in this third inning. But they did get a run in. One run on one hit, an error, and two players left on base. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout. 2 that inning for Mikael Frazier. Union City up 3-0 over Ripley. Tigers coming to bat on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Welcome back to the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth. Full box tonight. We have legendary coach Eddie Suter in the building. Eddie and I will be on with football coming in the fall on Froggy and the Sports 731 Network. Stephen Weeks is doing the PA, who is my former broadcast partner. We have Justin and Bob, 731 crew here tonight at Elam Stadium. 3-0 Union City here in the bottom of the third. Ben Howell back to work. He's allowed no hits thus far. One base runner, a walk to Mikael Frazier back in the first inning. And he struck out 5. 5 Nutrien Ag strikeouts for Ben Howell so far in this game. Ball 1 to Cade Willis, the right fielder. 8th place hitter for the Tigers. Ball 2 goes down inside. Here's Howell. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Frazier, or rather Marshall, grabs it, flips it over to Kale, and a 6-3. That's what they were working on a little bit in the pregame. Teams take infield in the outfield grass. A lot of them do, and Union City does.
Number 6, T.J. Jones.
And just trying to get them to charge. The grass very thick. A thick set of rye. Swing and a miss to T.J. Jones. Jones with his first at bat. Third baseman, 9th place hitter for the Tigers. And Howell, strike 2 on the outside corner. Jadarian DeWalt waiting on deck. Outside just a tad, make it 1-2. Jones was brave, but the zone did not expand. Marshall is probably saying, really? Curveball stays outside and high, 2-2 with one down here in the bottom of the third. Howell. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss by Jones. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout. The 6th of the game for Ben Howell. And Jadarian DeWalt will be coming up.
Number 2, Jadarian DeWalt.
42 strikeouts on the season for Howell. 2 down with DeWalt coming to bat. Leadoff hitter grounds it toward Kale, but it's foul. Eddie Suter has a very important job. He is the pitch counter tonight. Math whiz, I understand. Ben Howell, strike on that outside corner. He's really having a good inning locating pitches. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Howell with another swing and a ground ball, and that may be the first hit of the game, and it is. It gets through the infield. And Ripley finally has a hit here in the 3rd inning. Jadarian DeWalt gets on base ahead of Jacob DeWalt. Jacob is a senior. Jadarian is a sophomore. We have former coach Cole McAdams in attendance. Union City's all-time winningest coach. His assistant, Austin Atwell, is in his first season as head coach. A 1-0 pitch, instead a throw over, and DeWalt back in safely. Hal does a good job of keeping the runners at bay. He brings a high leg kick but freezes them, sort of like Andy Pettit did. Somewhere in that range. Foul off to the right. Makes it 1-1, 2 down here in the 3rd. Union City leading 3-0. Ben Howell from the stretch looks over at DeWalt. High leg kick, quick pitch, and way outside. Makes it 2-1. Jacob DeWalt struck out looking back in the 1st. Here's Ben Howell, another down in the dirt. Nice play by Huffstunner to keep it right in front of him. Smothered it. 3-1 the count, though. Howell was cruising. And a nice job of hitting by Jadarian DeWalt with a base hit to right field. First hit of the game for Ripley, and he's on first with 2 down right now. A 3-1 count. Ben Howell flips it over to Kale. They're playing pitch and catch, while DeWalt dives in safely. Next one, Ben Howell. Swing and a ground ball toward 3rd. Cresswell grabs it and puts it over to Kale, and Kale staying on the bag, but nice footwork as he has to go into foul territory. But he saves not only the error, but the out as well. And Ripley is retired here in the 3rd. They did get one hit, the left one. It's 3-0 Union City heading to the 4th on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Well, we are back at Elam Stadium at LH Land Field for District 14 2A action between the visiting team on the scoreboard, the 5th seed Union City Golden Tornadoes, and the 4th seed Ripley Tigers. Ripley sporting the black jerseys tonight. Trimmed in white and purple, their numbers. Will Kale, Union City wearing the home pinstripes. And the ball down and in for the first pitch to Will Kale. Kale strikeout victim earlier in the game in the second inning. See what he can do with Mikael Frazier. He's pitched well. Union City's had chances, but he drives it into the corner. Kale trying to get there, but not going to be able to. A very nice play by Jacob DeWalt going into the hole, grabbing it with the backhand, and he throws Kale out. 6-3. Nice play by Jacob DeWalt. One down, and Jackson Huffstutter will come up. Union City 3-0 here in the fourth. Frazier with another. The winner of this game, foul off to the right side, gets Westview tomorrow, 7 o'clock. The loser will play the loser of our first game tomorrow, Gibson County Peabody. That'll be on Friday at 4:30, that game. Strike on the inside corner to Huffstutter, 0-2 the count. Next one coming, Frazier. Swing and a miss, though, by Huffstutter, and Huffstutter able to leg it out and get on base. Ball down in the dirt, and he got past Kirkpatrick.
Number 21, Grady Gurley.
It's about 65 feet, I believe, from the plate back to the backstop, so a lot of room in foul territory here at Elam Stadium at Ladfield. They try to bunt with Gurley. Kobe Maddox is the courtesy runner for Huffstutter. He's still second, and now they're going to ask, did Gurley, he did attempt to bunt at it, but did he tip it? And I think that's what both umpires are going to get together and talk about. If he tipped it, he's got to go back, obviously. But if he didn't tip it, then that's a stolen base by Kobe Maddox. Simple question. Did you see it? Did you see it? So he's safe. Stolen base, Kobe Maddox. Maddox. On its second now. They're going to try a pickoff move, and they got him. He slowed down coming back into the bag. He would had no problem getting there, but he slowed down, and that cost him. So he's out 1-4. 2 down now. Costly base running move by Union City. Gurley with a 1-0 count, or 1-1 count now, 2 down. Gurley grounded out to third back in the second inning. Grounds it up to the pitcher. There's Frazier to grab and throw him out. Union City had a little something going, but unable to capitalize. And in fact, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 3-0 Union City heading into the bottom of the fourth on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3-0 heading into the bottom of the fourth. The winner playing Westview tomorrow night at 7. First game tomorrow is Gibson County and Peabody. District 14 2A. Action from Elam Stadium at LH Ladfield. Union City with a lead over Ripley. Ripley sending up Mikhail Frazier, John Macklin, and Brock Kirkpatrick here in this fourth inning. Ben Howell has been excellent. Through 3 innings, he's given up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 6 Nutrien Ag strikeouts for the junior. It's WWGY Fulton, Froggy 99.3 in Union City. Well, outside to Mikhail Frazier. Walked, stole second back in the first. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1. Other tournaments are starting up today. So a lot of them wanted to start yesterday, but as that ball sails back to the backstop. Of course, the rain and threatening rain, and it was a good thing they didn't even try to get in this game yesterday. And with the pitching rules now, it's like they're going to make sure you're going to be able to play. If they just played 3 innings and Ben Howell pitched all those 3 innings, and he would be limited thereafter. So he's going to play the game, going to play the whole game as best possible in these next few days. Either going to be sunny or partly cloudy, partly sunny, but no chance of rain, really. Well, Mikhail Frazier, leadoff walk. Ben Howell, second of the game, second time that Frazier has walked. He's at first, and Howell got to check on him. In the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth, this is the Jerry Baldridge press box here at Elam Stadium. Howell, nice pitch. Swing through by John Macklin. Strikeout victim in the first inning. Frazier takes his lead at first. Kale holds him on, and Howell will give a check as Frazier sort of motioned towards second just a little bit. Wide stance, he motions again, but does not go, and ball high. 1-1 the count. Both of these teams tie, but Ripley won the tiebreaker because they scored 1 more run on Union City than what Union City scored on them. Ben Howell, a 1-1 pitch, sails outside, 2-1. RC Mechanical and Town and Country Dry Cleaners, part of the game day sponsors for tonight. We thank them for coming on board. Howell, nice pitch, strike on the outside corner. 2-2 after the swing and miss by Macklin. Still waiting to hear from the Peabody-Ripley softball game to see what Union City girls' fate will be, where they're playing. And they pick off Frazier, and Kale throws it to second, but it gets past or comes out of the glove of Marshall. And I think it may have hit Frazier. He is limping right now. So a stolen base for Frazier. He was picked off, and Kale threw the ball. He really had no time. Usually you want your fielder to step to the side and throw to second, but that had to just be a quick throw. Because Frazier's speed, he was going. So he's at second with nobody down. 3-0 Union City. Ball inside on the 2-2 to John Macklin. Nobody down. This is Ripley's best threat to score. Second time that Frazier's been at second. Here's Hal. Outside. And they're going to have first and second after that walk. So Hal has walked the first two of this inning, and that prompts a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit from Austin Atwell. We'll take a break and come back with more from Elam Stadium's 3-0 Union City. We are in the bottom of the fourth on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
We got a great family vehicle, plenty of room, with low miles, still under warranty, at a very affordable price.
Like I always said, don't dream it, drive it.
Now, Coach Austin Atwell has had his say with Ben Howell. Howell with a loss of the strike zone to start this fourth inning. He's walked the first two. Ripley with a runner in scoring position, nobody down, and Brock Kirkpatrick, the catcher, up to bat. He lined out to Braden Marshall. Marshall with a great play, laid out to get the out. Howell brings it home. Now 2-0. Frustrating. More for the pitcher. I don't know if fans realize that. He's trying to throw strikes. They look back at Frazier. He's back in with no problem. Beautiful night for baseball here at Elam Stadium. And Kirkpatrick wanted time. The umpire does not grant it. Ball down and inside makes it 3-0. So your coach comes out and talks to you, and you go 3-0. That just means he's having a tough time right now. See if he can battle back here. Nobody down. Ripley with 2 men on. Outside corner, a little bit of a gimme. Called strike. 3-1 the count. Howell wanted to battle back here against Kirkpatrick. Bottom of the fourth, Tornadoes leading 3-0. They throw back, but Frazier in easily. So Mikael Frazier has walked twice, stolen second each time, and Tornadoes want to strand him there like they did in the first. Howell from the stretch with the 3-1. He's running, the ball high, and he'll get the base with the walk. So Ripley being aggressive. And have bases loaded, nobody down, with Gerald Thomas coming out. He struck out back in the second inning. Caden Thurman is the courtesy runner for Kirkpatrick. And he's on at first. Nobody out. Thomas. Union City going to bring Cresswell in on the grass. He's off the line. And Howell, first pitch, staying outside. He just can't seem to find that area that he needs to bring it over. It's staying out and high each pitch. So there's a mechanic issue right there. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Nice pitch by Ben Howell. Howell walking the bases loaded to start this inning. Union City leading 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Howell with another. Nice pitch, swing and a miss. See if he's coming back on him just a little bit. Stay with the, what are the old saying? Stay with the heater, Ricky. Yeah. See if he comes with the old number one. The Howell Express does not. It'd take a little cut, but it goes outside. 2-2 the count to Gerald Thomas. Howell. Nice pitch. Outside corner, swing and a miss. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout for Ben Howell, his 7th of the game. Justin Benjamin, strikeout victim in the second, coming up now. Bases loaded for Ripley, one down now. Love nothing more than a ground back to the pitcher, a 1-2-3 double play to get out of the inning. That's what's going to happen right here. Maybe not. Ball outside corner. Hal bringing it back in just a little bit, so he's starting ahead in the count, which the first batter he's done that to this inning. Next pitch, a little bit too far out. 1-1 the count, one down with the bases loaded for the Tigers. Ben Howell, next one, stays on that outside corner. And is now 1-2. Working ahead to Justin Benjamin. Will he stay with what basically is a sinker going away a little bit? But does, and it goes way outside. 2-2. Ripley loaded the bases to start this inning, all on walks. Frazier at third, Macklin at second, and Thurman at first. Courtesy runner for Kirkpatrick. Swing and a ground ball to third, and it gets past Cresswell underneath his glove. Ripley's going to score two as Theobald will field it. It's an E5. And 2 runs scoring on that error. And headed to second is Thurman. And Cresswell coming forward and already made the throw in his mind. And the ball just stayed underneath his glove. Big error, and Ripley within one. 3-2. Swing and a miss by Cade Willis. Willis grounded out to short, back in the third. He bats here in the fourth. So Ripley putting together a rally. They score 2 off the leadoff walks. Ball down, I guess. 1-1 the count with 1 down. First and second for the Tigers. Cade Willis takes another one down, I guess. I'm trying to gauge. I'm looking in the room. I think I'm right. I guess. Howell, 2-1. Outside corner swing and a miss by Willis. Winner gets Westview. Loser plays on Friday at 4:30. Westview tomorrow night. On the outside, they're trying to get. Oh, they're going to call Benjamin out on a pickoff attempt. So a pickoff, costly base running mistake for Ripley. The head coach for the Tigers did not like the call whatsoever. He's finally in foul territory. I think he can start back. Tigers with now a runner at second. 2-2-2, our third one of the night. Swing and a foul back as Willis hanging tough right there. Courtesy runner, Caden Thurman is at second. Tigers scoring 2 here. And have gotten to Ben Howell here in this fourth inning. Swing and a pop over toward the Union City dugout. No one able to get to that. Good hustle, though, by the pitcher and the first baseman. Still 2-2-2. Union City, when they get to the top of the fifth, we'll have Jack Theobald, Ben Howell, and Sam Jones, top of the lineup coming up. We figure Mikhail Frazier will still be in there. His team just got him 2 runs. They're looking for more. 2 down here in the fourth. Runner at second for Caden Willis. Swing and a ball past third, but a foul. Ben Howell was cruising. And this inning did not turn out how he had hoped, obviously. Swing and a miss, able to get out of it with limited damage, but damage nonetheless. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout, is 8th of the game, but Ripley is able to get a couple of runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 player left on base. 3-2 Tornadoes coming into the 5th, and they come to bat on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we're here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
Well, we are hoping to hear about the district game between Peabody and Ripley in softball to figure out where they play in the tournament, but nothing yet. Union City could be the 2nd seed, could be the 1st seed, they could be the 3rd seed. A lot of ifs and buts on that one. So we are in the top half of the 5th. Ripley scored 2 in that bottom of the 4th. And the Union City lead is now 1 at 3-2. Jack Theobald, 2 for 2 today. 2 runs scored. 2 stolen bases. 1 stolen base. Theobald hitting right at 380 right now. Sophomore gets on base. He is leading the team in hits, 32 in the season. Swing and a ground ball toward a hole. That's going to be a hit. There was no way they were going to be able to catch Jack Theobald, even though the ball went up and off a lip into the outfield. Still a hit. The 4th for Union City in this game. 5th for Union City. Ben Howell hit by a pitch and fly down to left field. Howell struggled mightily in that bottom of the 4th. Walked, the bases loaded to start. He squares. They're going to hit Theobald down to second. Ball hit Theobald, actually. But he's in safely with another stolen base. Leading the team with 22 on the season. Waiting on deck, Sam Jones. Jones has been on base twice today. Scored a run as well. Ben Howell, runner in scoring position. Theobald will get back as they try to catch him leaning. Frazier throwing back to DeWalt, but Jack in safely. 1-0 the count for Howell. Frazier in his 5th inning of work. From the stretch, looks back at Theobald, comes inside, nice pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 to count for Ben Howell. Howell with 29 hits this season. Just trails Theobald. Ball outside, but not far enough for Theobald to get to third base. 2-1 to count. Huntington, I think, is the number 1 team in 2A, according to the Taka coach. pole. And they're hosting their tournament. Milan is in it. Ball skied out to center field. And coming up to get it for Ripley is Darian DeWalt. One down here in the top of the fifth. Union City will bring up Sam Jones. Jones walked and scored back in the first inning with a steal. He reached on an error. In the third, has Theobald out at second. Frazier with one down. Jones takes high. We thank our sponsors, Alan Searcy Builders Contractors, ATA CPAs and Advisors, Union City Board of Education. Next pitch, Jones will actually a great piece of hitting, gets it out to right field. Are they going to try to score Theobald? No. Theobald had to wait just a second, didn't really have a great angle, but a seeing eye base hit to right field for Sam Jones, and Theobald will get to third at least. And that brings up Braden Marshall. Marshall is grounded out to the pitcher, but does have an RBI on that play, and struck out looking back in the third. We'll see if they get Jones to third, and we're going to have a discussion on the mound as Ripley's head coach headed to the mound. Another Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit right now for the Tigers. We'll take a break as well. 3-2 Union City. They have runners at first and third with one down, and Braden Marshall coming up on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Kai and Norfolk out to discuss with his pitcher, Mikael Frazier. They may put on a play. We'll see. Jones at first, Theobald at third for Union City. One down with Braden Marshall up. Marshall 0 for 2 with an RBI today. Swing and a foul back. Knows he dismissed it. Braden Marshall, 14 RBIs on the season. Struck out 9 times and walked 5. Freshman squares, takes it, and it hits off the catcher and will go over toward the Ripley dugout. Plenty of room for Theobald to come home on a wild pitch. And so Marshall just the threat of the bunt, I think, may have messed up Mikael Frazier just a tad. He crossed up his catcher. Marshall, runner at second, one down, takes it outside and low. 2-1 the count. Frazier with another. From the stretch, the junior pitcher from Ripley brings it home, and it gets past the catcher, Kirkpatrick, and that would bring Jones over to third. Another wild pitch, second of this inning for Frazier. 3-1 the count, one down. Waiting on deck is Preston Cresswell. Cresswell reach base and sacrifice fly to bring home a run back in the third. Union City now 4-2 with Theobald scoring on that wild pitch just a moment ago. Ball high, and Marshall will get on base. That is the second walk of the game for Frazier. And he's going to make a pitching change. I do believe that Kyan Norfolk is going to make a pitching change. Yep, he's going to his first baseman, I do believe. So with a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit happening, we'll take a break as well. It's Union City 4, Ripley 2. We are in the top half of the fifth. Tornadoes still threatening on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Well, Tornadoes have a runner in this inning and also have first and third right now after a Braden Marshall walk. Ripley head coach Kyan Norfolk very quick with the hook on Mikael Frazier. As Preston Cresswell is coming up, he's making a pitching change. 68 pitches for Frazier. So Kirkpatrick goes from catcher to pitcher. And Benjamin will go from first to catcher. Tough after you've been catching to have to come in and pitch, but sometimes catchers are used to doing that kind of thing. I believe they brought Frazier out to center field, we're thinking, and center fielder DeWalt may have moved to first base. Possibly. The same personnel still in the game for Ripley. They've just moved around pieces. So on to pitch is Brock Kirkpatrick, sophomore for the Tigers. His first batter to face will be Preston Cresswell here in the fifth inning. Tornadoes up 4-2. One down and runners at first and second, or first and third. Because nowadays they almost concede the first and third still in base to second. Braden Marshall will take his lead from first. Kirkpatrick working from the stretch here with one down. Cresswell 0 for 1. Sacrifice fly back in the third. Takes strike one, and they'll give up that stolen base. Or fielder's indifference, however you want to score it. Cresswell takes the first pitch as a strike and waits for the second. Third baseman for the Tornadoes, another freshman on this team. Curveball. Probably stayed a little high and inside, but the umpire gives it to him anyway. 0-2 the count. So now you've seen the breaking ball and the fastball. Will they go back to the well here? Let's see. One down, the 0-2 pitch to Preston Cresswell. Fastball just in on the hands, able to foul it back. Preston Cresswell with another. Curveball. too close to take. Strike 3. And a Nutrien Ag strikeout looking for Brock Kirkpatrick coming into the game. Big strikeout makes it 2 down. Runners at second and third for Union City. Japheth Caldwell 0 for 2 with a strikeout in that third. Waits for Kirkpatrick. Swings and pops it up. On the infield, and DeWalt nearly, I think, lost track of it just for a moment, then regained it, and Jadarian will take it. And that ends the Union City inning. They do score a run, 1 run on 2 hits. There was an error and 2 men left. It's 4-2 heading into the bottom of the 5th. Union City leading Ripley on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
Your home is more than just 4 walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Well, Tornadoes do get a run across, getting a men on base. Jack Theobald singled. He came home on a wild pitch. Sam Jones with a single as well. Tornadoes leading 4-2 as Ben Howell back for another inning of work through 5 innings. He has 92 pitches, so he's dangerously close. Union City may have to go to the bullpen. We'll see if he's efficient this inning. Struggled in the 4th. Walked the bases loaded. 2 runs scored for Ripley. 4-2, Tornadoes leading Tigers. Leading off is T.J. Jones, and he takes it outside, makes it 2-0. It's one of those frustrating things that sometimes a pitcher just can't find the zone. That's been there all night long, and this time not called. Wow. 3-0 the count. That one was, if that was a strike, then the other one was definitely a strike. Possibly at the knees. That may be the issue. Like a high strike zone type of umpire. Ball flipped out toward right field, but Grissom taking control. Grissom Hutchison. And Jadarian DeWalt will come up with 1 down. Strikeout and a single in the game for DeWalt. Strike on the outside corner. DeWalt. Senior for this team. Swing and a foul ball off his foot. Tornadoes leading 4-2. The winner will get Westview tomorrow night at 7. Peabody and Gibson County play the first game at 4:30. The loser of that game will play the loser of this game on Friday at 4:30. Swing and a miss and a high strike. And a Nutrien Ag strikeout, his 9th of the game. It brings up Jacob DeWalt. He's been a strikeout victim and has an 0 for 2 night thus far. Fairly efficient thus far. Ball popped up, first pitch swinging. Hutchison camped underneath it, reaches up, grabs it, and that is it for Ripley. 3 up, 3 down go in order in the fifth. Union City leading 4-2 heading to the sixth on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 network.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
Your home is more than just four walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
We're headed to the sixth inning. Union City with a 4-2 lead, and Will Kale will lead off for the Tornadoes. Huffstetter and Gurley will follow. Kirkpatrick for another inning of work. Frazier really didn't pitch bad tonight. 4.1 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 3 strikeouts, and 2 bases on balls. Did have 2 wild pitches, which were costly for the junior pitcher. So Kale will have his first time up with Kirkpatrick on the mound. 0 for 2 in the game, a strikeout and a ground out. Very nice play by DeWalt earlier, going to backhand. Floating in and inside, and Kale moves out of the way. Kale's been hit 1 time this year. Swing and a miss on that one. I'll give you one guess at who leads the team in hit by pitches. It'd be Thibault. The ball popped into right or left field. Macklin underneath it, and that's the first out of this inning. But I did mention that KO had been hit by a pitch 1 time this year. Union City has action in the bullpens. St. Germain up. Like Braden Marshall was throwing as well. Huffs stunner, and he flies it to left field. And underneath it is Gerald Thomas. As the old ball coach would say, hit it to somebody else. Austin Atwell is saying, hit it on the ground. Pop flies are much easier to catch than ground balls. Grady Gurley, 2 ground outs for him, though. Back to the pitcher and to third. 2 down here in the 6th. Looks at it high from Kirkpatrick. Night 1 of the District 14 2A tournament. They will finish by Sunday, they said. Sunday is the championship day. Not taking a break. Gurley with a swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 down. Games tomorrow, 4:30 and 7. Peabody and Gibson County, the winner of this one, playing Westview. Thursday, the loser of Peabody-Gibson County, the loser of this game first, and then the winner's game at 7 o'clock. That'll be on Friday, actually. Ball inside, 2-1 the count for Gurley. Freshman waiting for Kirkpatrick's next one. Comes in, he fouls it back, and getting into the grandstand area. Then Saturday, I don't know if they're going to keep the times or if they're going to revert to what were the times for Saturday games. If they do, it'll be 4:30 and 7. on losers bracket games, and then Sunday the championship games in the afternoon. We hope to find out more. Ball high, makes it 3-2 the count with 2 down. Gurley battling. Next one to the freshman. Inside, hit him. Nothing like getting hit on a 3-2 pitch. Like second batter hit by pitch by Union City and brings up Jack Theobald. As we said, he leads the team in hit by pitches 7 times this season. Japeth Caldwell has been hit 3 times, as have River Carson. Theobald 2 for 2, or 3 for 3 in this game today. Scored 3 times as well. 2 down. Can Union City get something on? Ball down low, and it's 1-0. Single, stolen base in the first and scored. On a ground out by Braden Marshall. Singled in the third and scored on a sacrifice fly by Preston Cresswell. Singled in the fifth, stole second, scored on a wild pitch. Not a bad night. 3 for 3, 3 runs, 2 stolen bases for Jack Theobald. That average got to be touching 400 right now. I know. They do make a thing on a phone, I believe. It would aid me in figuring that out. So I shall. Jack Theobald takes it low, and Gurley having to get back to first. As I do math. Nope, not that. There we go. 392. Theobald gets underneath this one, lifts it out toward right, and reaching up and grabbing it is Cade Willis to retire Union City in the 6th. They got one person on, and that's it. Heading to the bottom of the 6th. 4-2 Tornadoes. Ripley coming to bat on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority, because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're wondering, Ben Howell up to 101 pitches. And the Tornado bullpen is going full speed with Mason St. Germain we're throwing. I texted with Stevie Gossett during the break, and he's going to alert me to what's going on. Peabody was leading 7-3, top of the 5th. That's the last we've heard. Big game to determine the seedings in softball and where the tournament will be played. Ben Howell, first pitch for Mikhail Frazier, is outside. Frazier reaching base, scoring once, walked twice, swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1. Howell wanted to work, wanted to get it in there. Does so. Swing. Ball popped up to left field and foul. As Jack Theobald gave chase, and a deep fly ball. Frazier really got around on it and just foul. Probably about in the 310 range, somewhere around there. Some parks that'd be out, but it's foul. Swing. Did he go? Nope, they say he did not. Of course, these days you really don't know. It depends on the umpire, but love seeing some old footage as Frazier stays alive with a foul back. 2-2 the count. That old footage of guys, if they didn't fully swing and they brought it back, it was a ball. Nowadays, it's if you even attempt, it seems like. But if the ball, I think if the bat crosses the plate, that's when I call it a strike. Ball in the dirt makes it 3-2. Howell with the full count pitch, swing and a miss. 10th Nutrien Ag strikeout for Ben Howell tonight. First time he's retired. Frazier. Macklin coming up. He's walked and struck out. Scored back in that 4th inning. Here's where you start counting pitches big time. Howell, swing and a miss. This Ripley team, if it's near the zone, they're going after it. Swinging a bat. Howell. Good location. Down and in. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Howell's feeling it. Comes back with it. Swing and a ground ball toward short. Marshall with it. Hurries and throws it away. So reaching on an error is John Macklin. Error on the throw by Marshall. He had a legit shot at him. I think that's possibly why the throw was high. Trying to hurry up. Macklin with great speed. Brock Kirkpatrick, the starting catcher, but now moved to pitcher. Got out of a jam or semi-jam in that 6th inning. Howell, foul ball off to the right. Will Kale will go out and get the ball for assistant coach Travis Rutland. Rutland and Tracy Bruff for the bench assistants for Austin Atwell. Ball outside, a little bit high. 1-1 the count with one down. Runner at first. It's John Macklin. Union City leading 4-2. We are in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop toward right side, but it go out of play or out of foul. One and two the count. Ben Howell approaching some pitches issues, I guess. Howell started to work from the windup, realized, had to do the old step-off routine. Now from the stretch, outside and wide, 2-2 the count. So far today, Kirkpatrick lined out to Marshall and walked. Swing and a ground ball past Cresswell and into left field. Single for Kirkpatrick. Austin Atwell roaming out to the mound. I think he's going to make a pitching change. It is a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit for the Tornado head coach. And that is it for Ben Howell. Howell striking out 10 thus far. He's responsible for the first two, or those two that are on base. One down here in the 6th inning, and the Tornadoes will bring in Preston Cresswell to pitch right now. So a pitching change and a mound visit from Commercial Bank and Trust. We'll take a break as well. It is 4-2 Tornadoes. Ripley threatening, though, here in the 6th on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking to take your business to the next level? ATA, your trusted tax, advisory, and accounting firm, is here to help. From tax planning to client accounting services to advisory and assurance, ATA has you covered. Contact ATA today at 731-885-3661 or visit ATA.net. With locations across Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Mississippi, ATA is ready to serve you wherever you are. Choose ATA for all your accounting needs. Let's amplify your business together.
Your home is more than just four walls. It's where your family feels safe. At First Response Security, we make sure it stays that way. Our advanced security systems stop threats before they happen, giving you peace of mind, day and night. With expert local service and professional installation, protecting your home has never been easier. Monitor your home from anywhere, anytime, because your family's safety is our top priority. Call 731-885-2844 today.
Well, we have a Ripley situation coming up. Ben Howe taken out after 5.1 innings of work. Preston Cresswell in here in the sixth. Strike one the count to Gerald Thomas. Second one, high and inside, but right on the plate. Thomas has struck out twice in this game. 0-2 the count here with one down. Runners at first and second for the Tigers. Tornadoes lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Cresswell, the freshman, from the stretch. Outside just a little bit. Trying to cut type pitch, and it was too far out to begin with, and Thomas did not offer. He's going to call timeout and go talk to his head coach. Hal with good work tonight. 10 strikeouts, 4 base on balls. Those base on balls did hurt. Walked the bases loaded in the fourth, and they were able to score 2 out of that. But Tornadoes have responded with a run in the fifth inning and lead 4-2 here in the sixth. Cresswell, the 1-2 pitch, little bender, and a call of strike 3. Another Nutrien Ag strikeout, the 11th of the night for Union City. First for Cresswell. Gerald Thomas did not like the call. So Justin Benjamin, who struck out, reached on an error. First and second with 2 down for the Tigers. Cresswell outside. Benjamin started at first, now catching. Junior for this Tiger team. Cresswell another swing and ball back up the middle. And they're going to score 1 out of this. And cutting it off and almost getting into a situation where Thurman was going to go to third. Courtesy runner in the game, but the base hit. Scores John Macklin. Big play by Justin Benjamin. Cade Willis coming up. It's a 4-3 game here in the sixth with 2 down. Ripley still first and second. Excuse me, that was Kirkpatrick still on the bases. Now, I believe Thurman will come in. Yeah. He says switch places. I thought once you assign a courtesy runner for a player, then they had to stay with that. And I think that's what Austin Atwell's questioning right now. Because we already know that Thurman came in for Kirkpatrick, but I guess they're trying to say that Thurman is more for the pitcher. I don't know what they're trying to say. I'm not down there. Austin Atwell was not happy with that call. I question it too. But with 2 down, Ripley still with first and second. Preston Cresswell on the outside corner for Cade Willis. Willis 0 for 2 is ground out in a strikeout. Tigers will run home here in the sixth. 4-3 Union City leading. Ball down in the dirt. Nice block by Huffstutter. Tornadoes will have 2, 3, 4 coming up in the top of the seventh. Swing and a foul ball, 1-2. Good pitch by Cresswell. Is he a connection to Mason St. Germain in the 7th? We'll see. Cresswell, the 1-2, outside corner. Nutrien Ag strikeout, second of this inning by Cresswell. That ends the threat for the Tigers. We've played 6. 4-3, Union City coming up in the 7th on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Union City's Ben Howell 116, Preston Cresswell 10, Ripley's McCall.
For decades, Commercial Bank and Trust Company has been the bedrock of our community. When it comes to doing business, we have perfected the art. I'm Greg Dozier, and I'm proud to be part of a community bank that prioritizes its customers above all else. To us, you're not just a number, you're family. At Commercial Bank, we promise an experience that leaves you smiling and fully satisfied. Your financial well-being is our top priority because when it comes to banking, your choice matters. Choose Commercial Bank and Trust Company today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So we close the book on Ben Howell. 5.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them were earned. 10 strikeouts, 4 walks in the game. Kirkpatrick back out there for another inning of work. Union City will send out Ben Howell, Sam Jones, and Braden Marshall. Top of the lineup have been getting on, and some damage done by the first 4. First 5, actually, for the most part in this game. Tornadoes would love an insurance run, as they call it. Leading 4-3 in the 7th. Winner gets Westview tomorrow night at 7. Top-seeded Chargers. Peabody and Gibson County will play the first game tomorrow at 4:30. Come on out and watch the 14-2A tournament here at Elam Stadium at LH Ladd Field. Always a fun time. Ball inside. And off the plate. Kirkpatrick started as the catcher for the Tigers, now on the mound for his officially second inning of work. But came in back in the 5th. Got 2 outs. Retired 3 of 4 in the 6th. Did a good job of working around hitting a batter. It has had Union City popping up, just changing a little speed, and 3-0 the count on Ben Howell, who's been hit by a pitch, flew out to left and center. Outside corner, called strike 1. 3-1. Howell 0 for 2 today. The leading hitters on this team is to wait for that one to come to the plate, and it is up high, and he'll draw a no-out walk. So a leadoff walk, a lot of times, will result in a run. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Ben Howell is his 12th walk of the season. He scored 12 runs. We'll see what can happen. Do they pinch run here? Austin Atwell. Is going to pinch run. Looks like Burnett coming out. Bryce Burnett coming out. So Sam Jones will come up. Jones has had a good game. Been on base all 3 times. 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Ripley playing straight away. Kirkpatrick to the Union City center fielder. Instead, they check on Burnett at first. Tornadoes leading 4-3. Hoping to get 1 or 2 more here in this inning. A little insurance runs for, I think, will be Mason St. Germain. We'll see. Kirkpatrick inside, and Jones will dart back. 2-0 the count. Or 1-0 the count. 1-0. Got ahead of myself. He did throw over to first on the first when Jones came up to bat. This one from Kirkpatrick. Ground ball towards short. DeWalt grabbing it, flipping it over, and getting the lead runner is Jacob DeWalt. But on a fielder's choice, Sam Jones will reach, and that'll bring up Braden Marshall. I think Marshall is probably happy that Mikael Frazier is out. He struck out once, grounded with a cue shot up first base line, and walked. Does have an RBI tonight, though. One down with a runner at first for Marshall. Swing and a foul back, and it goes through the net. Like a magic trick. There's a hole that is blooming in the net. Marshall found it. Several foul backs. I mean, that's been coming back through. You can tell it was wearing on it. Runner at first is Burnett on a courtesy runner, or pinch runner tonight. Breaking ball way outside and makes it 1-1 with one down. Braden Marshall came in leading the team in hitting. Still is, I believe. Yeah. Ball flipped over to first base. They check on Burnett. He's back safely. 4-3 Union City leading here in the 7th first round game of the District 14-2A tournament. The 4-5 game. Ripley, the home team, is the higher seed. Marshall waiting patiently, and ball in the dirt. Gets away from Benjamin, and down to second is Burnett. Little wild pitch out to the left side. Our broadcast being brought to you by RC Mechanical and Town and Country Dry Cleaners as well. There's Marshall. He crushes this one out to left field. Austin Atwell just saying go, but an incredible play and a grab by Gerald Thomas. Wow. That hung up a little bit, but Thomas closed on that so quick. What a great play. Marshall gave it a ride. Nice play, Gerald Thomas with a backhand grab. Preston Cresswell will come up with two down. Runner at first. Runner at second, rather. Man, what a play. He went a long way. Probably about somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 yards to get that. Ball in the inside as Cresswell has come up. Cresswell is 0 for 2, sacrifice fly with an RBI in the third. Also responsible for getting a run in. He put the ball in play back in the first. Two down here with Bryce Burnett at second base for freshman Preston Cresswell. Swing, and he drops it up. The pitcher threatening for it, but it is the third baseman, T.J. Jones, coming over and flashing the leather. And that'll be it for Union City in the top of the 7th. They lead 4-3 over Ripley. Tigers' last chance coming up on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're on the hunt for the perfect vehicle, what are the things you're looking for? Is it brand, features, color, size, or something else? The good thing is Herman Jenkins Motors can help you find that vehicle that checks all the boxes for you. With multiple brands to choose from, such as Chevrolet and GMC, their staff will work hand in hand with you to make the car buying process as easy as possible. And their service department will take good care of your car after the purchase. Visit them today in Union City or online at HermanJenkins.com.
Kaiser Pharmacy, Union City's only locally owned and operated pharmacy, serving our community for over 20 years. For more than just prescriptions, our services include immunizations, wellness consultations, compounding, med syncing, and even mastectomy supplies. We are excited to introduce our newest offering, Kaiser Wellness, powered by pharmacists, with our exclusive line of supplements and vitamins. Shop online at kaiserwellness.com or exclusively at Kaiser Pharmacy. Plus, shop at our boutique, Miles and Bishop, while you wait, or online 24/7. Experience the difference at Kaiser Pharmacy.
A reminder that after the game, we will have our 5 Seasons Mid-Shop post-game report. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company stats, as well as our top performer, sponsored by ARS Roofing, American Roofing Soft Wash, and obviously our Jerry Ward Autoplex coaches interview to end the game with Austin Atwell. Hopefully it's a happy trip over to the foul grounds. We'll see. 4-3 Union City, bottom of the 7th, 3 outs away from moving on to the second round. Ripley sending up T.J. Jones to face Preston Cresswell. Ball 1, first one. Next one from Cresswell. Takes a little bit off, foul tip, strike 1. Nine 1-2 for the Tigers. Darian DeWalt and Jacob DeWalt waiting on deck. Ball high and outside 2-1. Jones, a prominent player on that basketball team for the Tigers. Senior leadership. Ball outside. Makes it 3-1. Cresswell doesn't want to put him on base. You don't want to put the leadoff man on in a one-run game. Cresswell working from the stretch. Ball high, and he does. Austin Atwell may have seen enough. We'll see. Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit for the first-year Union City head coach. We'll take a break as well as the Tornadoes lead 4-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. Ripley with the first man on, though. Nobody down on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 network.
At Jerry Ward Autoplex, we want you to drive home the best vehicle at the best price. And did you know many of our vehicles are factory program vehicles that manufacturer employees drove for a year or less? These are trusted, basically new vehicles at pre-owned prices.
Welcome back to the Herman Jenkins Motors broadcast booth as Jarian DeWalt will come up. Nobody down, runner at first. Swing and a pop-up. Coming over into foul ground for Union City and making the play for the Tornadoes, Grady Gurley. Big play for the freshman. One down, and Jacob DeWalt up. 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ben Howell, 10 strikeouts tonight. So Cresswell working here in the bottom of the 7th, came in the 6th for Howell. Cresswell looks over toward first, but back in is T.J. Jones. DeWalt, as we said, strikeout, ground out, pop out. One down. Ball on the outside corner for the Ripley shortstop. He's made some good plays tonight. Good backhands, good strong throws as well. Cresswell brings it home. Ball low, and Huffstetter keeps it alive. 1-1 with one down. Ripley a runner at first. T.J. Jones. Kale holds him on. Here's Cresswell to the plate. Just a bit high, apparently. Cresswell looks to the bench. 2-1 the count. Next pitch from the freshman. Ball high and going on the play and picking a perfect pitch to run is T.J. Jones. He steals the base. Huffstetter did everything he could. So Jones at second, the tying run Here in the bottom of the 7th, 3-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Cresswell battling back against Jacob DeWalt. Makes it 3-2. Cresswell struck out 2. In the bottom of the 6th, we'll see if he can repeat that. Next one from Cresswell, 3-2 pitch. Outside and low. Ball gets past Huffstutter, and quickly over to third is Jones. More of a pass ball right there on the walk. This is Mikhail Frazier coming up. Ripley with 1 down. Tying run 90 feet away. They have the go-ahead winning run at first base. I mean, baseball sense here is take a pitch and let him get to second, right? He does not run. Strike 1 call. So I don't think you take the chance of trying to throw somebody out at second for Jones, who has very good speed, to score the tying run. Now they run. Ball high, and taking second base is DeWalt. Mikhail Frazier, strikeout victim. Walked twice, scored a run, and they're going to go ahead and put him on. The intentional pass will bring up John Macklin. Macklin 0 for 3, but has scored, or 0 for 2, scored twice. Reached on an error, base on balls. Struck out once. Austin Atwell, another Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit. So with bases loaded, 1 down, Macklin's speed comes into play here. So this is an all-important game. You pitched your guy. Both teams pitched their number 1. Howell has Union City in a chance to win. Preston Cresswell in relief. Bases loaded here with 1 down in the 7th. Speed at third is T.J. Jones. On its second is Jacob DeWalt. Mikhail Frazier is at first base. And John Macklin waits for Preston Cresswell. Strike 1. Nice bender. Keeping it inside. Probably want to live there. In at the corners for Union City. Bases loaded, Tigers. Ball inside. Oh, wow. Called a strike. That's made up for several things, I guess. Cresswell at 0-2. Strikeout here would be huge for the Tornadoes. High pitch. Makes it 1-2. John Macklin to put the ball in play once tonight. Struck out and walked. Ball on the outside and stays low and in the dirt. Nice move by Huffstutter going to his right to block it. It's 2-2 with 1 down. Bases loaded. Tigers 4-3 Union City here in the bottom of the 7th. Base hit wins the game, basically. Swing and a ball popped up toward the right side. Kale gives chase. He's over there, and he has it. Nice play, ranging all the way to the warning track is Will Kale. What a huge play by Kale. And here comes the pitcher, Brock Kirkpatrick. 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. Union City can relax with their defense. Ground ball is what you're after here. Pitch, swing, ground ball to Kale. Kale lost it, and it is going to score the tying run. Kale, ground ball right to him. But it goes off his glove and kicks to the right, enough for T.J. Jones to score. And Ripley, though, the worst part, winning run at third now. Cresswell will pitch to Gerald Thomas. Thomas, who made an incredible play in the top of the 7th. And a ball crushed by Braden Marshall. Took a runaway. Union City could use it now. Thomas swing and a check swing. Nope. They say he went 1-1. 2 down with a 4-4 game now. Preston Cresswell. Ball outside. Make it 2-1. Now comes into the play. You've got to throw strikes. Ripley nowhere to put a Tiger. Cresswell. Swing and a foul back. Makes it 2-2-2, our 4th one of the night. Bases full of Tigers right now. Union City led throughout. 2-0 after 1 and scored the third and the 4th and the 5th. But the Tigers have battled back. Swing and a miss. And we'll go extras. The Nutrien Ag strikeout for Preston Cresswell will end this 7th, but Ripley ties it. Headed to the 8th. Tornadoes and Tigers knotted at 4 on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
When you're craving the perfect cut, steaks that sizzle, savory sliced bacon, fresh salmon, juicy pork chops, and the tastiest chicken around, head to the meat shop in Union City. Need dinner and a snap? Grab frozen meals and fresh vegetables too. Always the perfect cut, always friendly service. Located at 1106 South 1st Street in Union City. Come to the meat shop. It's what's for dinner.
From custom application, precision ag, plant health products, seed varieties, financing, and more, we have it all. Here at Nutrien Ag Solutions, we are here for every kind of grower and every kind of operation. By providing these innovative tools, we help you be prepared for the ag industry of tomorrow. Contact your local Nutrien Ag Solutions to discover all the ways we can serve you and your operation. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook at Nutrien Ag Solutions TN-WKY.
You're listening to the District 14 2A tournament on WWGY Fulton Froggy 99.3 in Union City. I'm Robin Francis with Justin and Bob tonight on the 731 Network crew. Japheth Caldwell, the DH, the life of the DH. If you've never been one, you don't quite understand. All you're doing is hitting. You're not in and out on the field. And when you're leading off an inning, you're already out there. In fact, Caldwell's been standing about 25 feet from the plate for about the whole warm-up for Kirkpatrick. So Ripley with a run in the top of the 7th. Ties the game at 4. Tornadoes with Caldwell, Kale, and Huffstutter. Caldwell with an 0-for-3 night. Pops it up. But it should go out of play, and does. Kale waiting on deck. 0-for-3 night for him. Huffstutter. Reach base, but it struck out. The Tornadoes looking for something here in the 8th. Ball inside and 1-1 to Caldwell. A lot of district tournament games. The number 1 team in 2A right now is Huntington. And they're hosting the, is it 12-2A, I think? 13-2A, 12-2A. Milan came in second. It's a pretty loaded district. Ball 2, a little bit high for Caldwell. Japheth Caldwell leading off the Union City 8th. All tied at 4. Ripley just moving around defense like crazy. Center fielder was running over to the right side. Left fielder had to come back towards straightaway. Caldwell, freshman DH for the Tornadoes. Kirkpatrick with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got it up just a little bit. Made him go after it. He went wholeheartedly after it. Every single part of him was going after that. 3-2 the count. Nobody down here in the 8th. Kirkpatrick stays with it, and it is sky to right field. Did Caldwell get one? He got it all the way. He just knocked that one out of the park. Home run. Japheth Caldwell, he got it. And the wind right now blowing a bit out towards center, so it may have been tight, a little bit aided maybe, but wow. The freshman goes yard. And Union City reclaims the lead at 5-4. Rare do you see the ball hit out to left field. But it can carry right down the line, and that's what Caldwell did. Crushed it to right field. 341 feet. Kirkpatrick now deals with Will Kale. What a huge hit for Japheth Caldwell. That turns around an 0 for 3 night big time. Home run for the freshman gives Union City a 5-4 lead. Kale now works at 2-0. Kirkpatrick, a 3-2 pitch. He had to try and go after Caldwell, and don't blame him. Caldwell able to time it. Kale taking one high, and as you know, Will Kale is 6'3", so one high is pretty high. 3-0 the count, and Coach Kai in Norfolk going to come out and talk to his pitcher. Another Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit. Our thanks to Town and Country Dry Cleaners and the folks at RC Mechanical for helping bring this broadcast to you from the District 14 2A tournament. Tomorrow, more games. Peabody and Gibson County at 4:30. Westview and the winner of this one at 7 o'clock. The loser of tomorrow's Peabody-Gibson County game will play the loser of this one on Friday at 4:30. Tornadoes with a 5-4 lead after Japheth Caldwell with a top of the 8th home run. Kale takes strike one, taking all the way. Kale 0 for 3 today. He'd like to find something right here. Takes it high, gets on base. So the Tornadoes with their first two reaching, and that'll bring up Jackson Huffstutter. Tornado catcher 0 for 3, but did reach on a strikeout pass ball or wild pitch. Looks like they may have a pinch runner here for Will Kale. So Kale will come out, and coming in to pinch run, Kobe Maddox for Union City. We'll put Kobe in. Here in the 8th inning. Maddox at first. Kirkpatrick looks at Huffstutter, and Huffstutter squaring to bunt, and Kirkpatrick throws over to first, and they catch Maddox leaning just a little bit. Coach Bruff able to talk to him. We'll see if Huffstutter stays with the possible sacrifice. He squares. Kirkpatrick will bring Jones in tight, and Huffstutter tries to bunt. So he stays true with it, but bunts it right to the head coach for Ripley standing by his dugout. Nobody down, runner at first. Japheth Caldwell exciting the crowd with a home run to right field to lead off the 8th, and Union City with a 5-4 lead. Kobe Maddox at first. Decent lead. A little more conservative. Pitch, and the ball popped up on the infield this time, and DeWalt under it. He'll take it. One of the worst things that you could do in this situation, pop up on the infield. Grady Gurley hit by pitch, grounded out twice. Had a good play in the bottom of the 7th on defense, playing third base. Maddox, they're checking on him. Gurley, 0 for 2. With one down, and Maddox at first, pinch running for Kale. See if they want to run right here. Nope. Gurley threatens to bunt instead. Takes strike one. Alston Atwell flashing some signs, and Gurley climbs back in the box. Kirkpatrick working stretch. He came in relief in the 6th inning. Rather, the 5th inning. First run that he's allowed was the home run by Caldwell. Kirkpatrick comes home, ball in the dirt, blocked nicely by Benjamin, and makes it 1-1. Jack Theobald, leadoff hitter for Union City. He's had a very good night, 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 2 stolen bases. He waits on deck. Gurley trying to get on in front of him. Maddox takes the lead. Gurley takes a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Nice pitch for Kirkpatrick. He's had that one working for quite a bit during his relief stint. Next pitch for Kirkpatrick. 1-2 the count with one down. We're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Maddox was going, but it's out of play. Hope to hear before we go off the air about how softball is playing out, where they'll be playing, and whatnot. Nothing. Thought maybe maybe my wish was granted. A curveball outside by Kirkpatrick. Following it all the way, it was Gurley. Makes it a 2-2 count. Maddox with the lead from first. One down here in the 8th. 5-4 Union City with the lead. Sophomore pitcher for the Tigers. Takes too long, and Gurley asks for timeout and is granted it. Gurley was playing right field, now playing third base. This is Kirkpatrick with the 2-2 to Gurley. Swing and a foul off to the right and out of play. Extra baseball tonight. Kirkpatrick checks on Maddox and deals to the plate. Gurley up the middle, but taken by Kirkpatrick. Really not much that Maddox could do. He got that secondary lead and heard the crack, and next thing you know, it is a 1-3 double play. And Ripley gets out of the inning, but the Tornadoes with a big hit in the inning with a home run by Japeth Caldwell, and lead 5-4 over Ripley. Bottom of the 8th coming up on Froggy 99.3 in the Sports 731 Network.
At Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin, they carry Cooper, Michelin, and Goodyear tires. They carry all major brands and many private brands too. They even go the extra mile for their customers with a service package that includes road hazard, free fixed flats, and lifetime balancing. Reynolds Brothers, nobody beats their customer service. Reynolds Brothers Tire Company, 400 East Church Street in Union City, and 505 North Lindell Street in Martin.
Well, the Tigers now have to deal with another deficit, but they came through with a run back in the 7th to go extras. Tornadoes with their DH. Japheth Caldwell in a home run to lead off the 8th. Preston Cresswell back out to the mound. 7, 8, 9 for the Tigers. Benjamin, Willis, and Jones. Ball inside for Benjamin. He started the game at first base, now is catching for the last few innings. Cresswell high and tight. 2-0. You lead by 1. Your team just gave you a run. Want to make sure that you come up and at least retire that first guy. Strike on down the middle. Benjamin wisely taking. He's 1 for 3, reached on an error, single, and also a strikeout. Ball hit toward right field. Will it go out of play? No, it is in play. A single down the right field line. Hell over to grab it. Nice piece of hitting for Justin Benjamin. So Ripley with the leadoff runner on. Cade Willis, strike out twice. Grounded out to short.
Number 19, Cade Willis.
Then we'll get a courtesy runner in, I believe. Yeah, Benjamin is the catcher. Jacob Murley, freshman, is the courtesy runner. Threatening to bunt is Willis, but brings it back. Ball 1. Gurley coming in from third. Union City staying with Cale at first. He's not rushing. And about back to the first, or back to the pitcher. Cresswell getting the safe out at first base, and so the sacrifice is good. Debating up here whether or not he could have got to God second. Looked like he had time. So T.J. Jones, the 9th place hitter, will bat with the runner at second. Jones reached on a walk, scored the tying run in the 7th. So is Jones wanting to bunt? Nope, wanting to swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Cresswell on the outside corner. 0-1. 1 down. Union City leading 5-4, win the bottom of the 8th. Ripley. Well, down low and makes it 1-1. Probably a good spot to work with Jones. Union City has gotten him on the high strike as well. Cresswell goes down low once again, 2-1. 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. Extra innings on our first game of the District 14 2A tournament. Ball outside, 3-1. Waiting on deck, leadoff hitter, Jadarian DeWalt. Preston Cresswell. Inside just a bit too much, and for the second straight time, T.J. Jones walks. And coming up for Ripley is Jadarian DeWalt.
Number 2, Jadarian DeWalt.
So Preston Cresswell with 1 down. Does have an extra force. But DeWalt, very good speed. Struck out twice as a single on the night, 1 for 4. Cresswell inside just a bit too low. 1-0 the count. Our thanks to RC Mechanical and Town and Country Dry Cleaners for being our game day sponsors tonight. Well, high by Cresswell, 2-0. Union City gets a lead, gives it up, gets a lead, gives it up. So we'll see if this Ripley can take advantage here, and they go to 3-0 for Jadarian DeWalt. You don't want to walk the bases loaded for sure. Cresswell coming home with another. Ball on the outside corner, strike two. Or strike one. .31 count for Preston Cresswell. A little bit high, and he walks the bases loaded. Bad part about that, the go-ahead run now and winning run is at second. Austin Atwell will come out. And he's going to go to Mason St. Germain here. So a Commercial Bank and Trust mound visit. Cresswell will come out. St. Germain will come in to pitch here in the bottom of the eighth. Ripley challenging 5-4 Tornadoes when we come back on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
Number 7, Jacob DeWalt.
Mason St. Germain in 44 innings worked so far this season, 2-6 on the season. 47 hits in those innings, 50 runs, just 24 earned. He puts the ball in play. Very good breaking ball. This time comes with a fastball high and tight. Strike one. One down, Ripley with bases loaded, down 5-4. And up to bat, Jacob DeWalt. Swing and a miss, strike two. St. Germain will get you as soon as you start leaning. That sweeping breaking ball that he has. It has a really nice break, probably about in the 2-foot range. See if he comes back with it right here at 0-2. Had to reset himself. Comes to a stretch. Bases loaded for Ripley. DeWalt, ball behind him, gets past Huffstetter, and they'll They'll score the tying run with a wild pitch. All runners moving up. 1-2 the count. And it's 5-5 now here in the bottom of the eighth with just one down. Mason St. Germain. Swing and a pop out. Stays 1-2. St. Germain on the season, as we said. 47 hits in 44 innings, but run charge to Cresswell. Ball popped out toward the bullpens in right, and Cresswell, or rather, Kale couldn't quite get there. He had to go a long way. St. Germain had left 41 runners on base, but one scores here on a pass ball or a wild pitch. I guess a wild pitch. 1-2 the count here to Jacob DeWalt. One down. Runners at second and third. Winning run at third. Swing and a pop toward right field. Is it going to get down? Nope. There's Howell to grab it, and he'll hold the runner. No, he's going to come home anyway, and Union City caught napping, and Ripley wins the game. Terrence Jones coming home on the play. Howell did not get it in quick enough. So on the fly ball to right field, you give the RBI to Jacob DeWalt. And the Tornadoes, just with a flub, lose the game 6-5 to Ripley in 8 innings. We'll have your final stats coming up for you in just a moment on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network.
Is your roof ready for anything Mother Nature throws at it? ARS Roofing has you covered. Serving West Tennessee with top-quality roofing services, ARS Roofing handles everything from minor repairs to full roof transformations, roof cleaning, and roof preservation. Call ARS Roofing at 731-636-9700 or check out their work on Facebook. Trust ARS Roofing to keep your home safe, sound, clean, and preserved. No matter your roofing needs, ARS Roofing is here for you. 731-636-9700 or online at arsroofs.com.
Union City with a heartbreaker, losing 6-5 in 8 innings and a fly ball to right field. And that it was very short, in short right. And Howell tossing the ball back into the infield, and once he did, Terrence Jones had already come down the line just a little bit and basically stole home on the play in a lot of ways. So a huge win for Ripley. They will get Westview tomorrow night at 7. Union City falls to the losers bracket. They'll be playing on Friday at 4:30 against the loser of tomorrow's 4:30 game, which is Peabody and Gibson County. Tornadoes now 9-22 on the season, losing by the score of 6-5 here in the 8th inning. Jack Theobald 3 for 4 tonight with 3 runs. Without a doubt, Theobald is our American Roofing and also ARS Roofing, American Roofing Softwash top performer of the game. 3 runs scored, 3 for 4, 2 stolen bases as well. Ben Howell, 10 strikeouts with the start tonight. The losing pitcher is credited toward Cresswell. Kirkpatrick is the winning pitcher for Ripley. Union City with Japet Caldwell, a home run tonight as well, 1 for 4 with that one. Union City really struggling at times getting people on in certain situations. Marshall with an RBI tonight, Cresswell with an RBI as well, but the Tornadoes really struggling at the plate when the big moments are available. Ripley battled back in this game. They were down by the tune of 2-0, 3-0, and then scored 2 runs in the 4th inning to make it 3-2. Tornadoes score a run, then Ripley scores a run, 4-3 in the 6th, tie it in the 7th, and win it here in the 8th inning with just really a nice play by Jones to come up with the play. Our Reynolds Brothers Tire Company in Union City and Martin's game stats. We continue with the 5 Seasons Men's Shop post-game report. We'll have an interview with Coach Austin Atwell coming up next on Froggy 99.3 and the Sports 731 Network. This one?
Looking sharp has never been easier. 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin has all the brand names he wants. Suits, jackets, sportswear, shoes, and the right accessories. Getting married or going to the prom? 5 Seasons Men's Shop has formal wear that fits perfectly. And with your purchase, 5 Seasons will wrap your gift for free. That's 5 Seasons Men's Shop in Union City and Martin with their friendly one-on-one service from true professionals. You'll walk in a man and walk out the man.
A good foundation. At Allen Searcy Builder Contractors, they know that it's the essential part of having a successful project, but it's also an important element in each relationship with their clients. Understanding and protecting the interests of each business they serve is why Allen Searcy continues to be the source for major commercial projects in our area for over 40 years. Allen Searcy Builder Contractors can help you with your project from concept and design all the way to construction. Call 885-7633 or go to allensearcy.com.
Coach Alston Atwell, our Jerry Ward Autoplex coaches interview, and just one just snatched from you, it seemed like tonight. A tough game, tough one to take.
Yeah, we battled and they battled, and they just made a few more plays than we did down the stretch. We had a chance there to win it, and we couldn't get it done, and we're going to find a way, practice tomorrow, and find a way on Friday to get back after it, and hopefully we can make those plays.
Had some really good opportunities, I thought, with the people on, just couldn't come up with that big hit. And like you talked about in the pregame, get the ball on the ground a little bit more, but they tend to lean toward pop-outs.
Right. We had several chances there. I know we had bases loaded and no outs, and I think we got one out of it. We had second and third, one out. We couldn't find a way to get that big hit, and we did pop out some. We put a few more on the ground, and they made a few of those plays, but, we didn't do a good enough job of getting that big hit when it mattered. So we're going to learn from it and try our best again Friday.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Coach Alston Atwell, we appreciate all our sponsors bringing the game tonight. The Tornadoes going down 5-4 to the Tigers, or 6-5 to the Tigers in 8 innings here in the District 14 2A tournament. So tomorrow, Gibson County and Peabody will lead off coverage at 4:30, and then coming up at 7, Westview and Ripley tomorrow night. Union City will await the winner or the loser of the Gibson County and Peabody game. That'll be coming up on Friday. I appreciate all our sponsors, our 731 crew. I'm Robin Francis. Hope you enjoyed it. It is Ripley 6, Union City 5 at 8 innings on Froggy 99.3 and the 731 network.